Well, good morning, everyone. It's Marcus, and welcome to more Zooming in the Jungle Room. Today, I am zooming all the way over to America, where I'm speaking to Dick Valentine. He is, of course, from Electric Six, and they are coming to Australia very soon. Dick, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. You're surrounded by plants, by plant life.
Well, it is my jungle room, yeah. Hey, so like you have just obviously done Australia last year, 2023, with a sold out tour, and you are coming back for more. Are you excited to get back to Australia?
Yeah, and New Zealand too. We're adding now with added Wellington this time around. So
Wow.
yeah, it's I guess we're shaving off the Gold Coast and adding Wellington. So I don't know what that means politically or economically, but I just turn up where they tell me to turn up. Pump myself full of calories and drugs, and just do. I don't want to cause any problems for anybody.
Now it's been a while. I mean, you guys formed in Detroit in 1996, and I don't know if everyone knows this, but originally called the Wild Bunch initially, but not for very long. Um, and so, I mean, that's a long time. That's we're coming up to what, 30 years? Well, not quite, but we're getting up to 30 years soon. And pretty much during that time, you've had an album every single year, as well as your own solo career as well. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's the thing when you don't make a gazillion dollars or even $1 million, then you have to keep putting out product. You have to keep touring, and in order to stay alive, in order to get the calories and the drugs. So that's I've been money motivated through most of it. It's just like, do I want to go back into a job where I work in a cubicle, or do I want to put out an album? And so it's more just uh for just staying alive, really. That's why I do it. I don't do it because I love it or need to do it or need to prove myself. It's more just because it's the easiest job I've ever had, and so I'm a very lazy person, and it's kind of just the inertia of being able to put out an album that thousands of people are going to listen to. That's much better than working at a hotel.
Obviously, in 2003 is when the bands just went, it skyrocketed. When Danger, High Voltage came out, Gay Bar, Dance Commander. I mean, that album was just their banger, the Fire album. Do you remember the heady days of that album?
Oh, sure I do. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to Australia until 2004, I don't think. So we spent a lot of 2003 in Europe. Went to Japan a couple times. But yeah, I mean, that was the only year I didn't actually have a residence because I was just on the road so much. And maybe I'd go like stay with my mom or something if I was home for a couple days. But in 2003, it seemed like we pretty much had a show every night.
And the 2023 album, Turquoise, are we going to be hearing much of that in the new tour?
Absolutely, yeah. As of now, we play about 6 songs off, and we're trying to get up to maybe even 10 songs. I mean, I think it's one of our best records, and love everything about it. So we've been having a good time playing the new stuff, playing the old stuff, and we just have a good time every night. It's the group is it's we're all friends, 6 of us,
Yeah.
and we have a great time every night.
I was just going to ask you actually, and this could be the one, but is there an album out of your career so far that really stands out for you as one of your favorites?
For me, heartbeats and brainwaves. We'd been doing guitar rock for so long that like 6, 7 albums, and then we decide we're going to do kind of a drum machine and synth record, and it was such a different sound for us at the time, and I just think a lot of those songs are my favorite songs, like Psychic Visions and French Bacon songs like that. We've never done anything like it since either. So I think if you're looking for a standout album for me, that's the one.
Yeah, cool. Now your music video clips are just like crazy, kooky, awesome fun. Do you enjoy the process of making the music video clips?
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't do it as much as I used to. I did my first video for a solo song this year, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's depending on the budget, depending on what the expectation are for the video. I mean, it can be an all day affair. Like those Danger videos, Gay Bar, Radio Gaga. Those videos took all day to do. Like I'm talking like 24 hours of shooting. So It can be kind of exhausting being on set, but when you look at the finished product, it's fun.
Fun. I mean, the Dance Commander video clip is just huge as well. I mean, so much fun dancing around in your underwear.
Yeah, that was a kind of a hybrid of the director's vision for that video, which was the dancing around in the underwear, and then my vision was like the Latin American dictator with the girls. So we kind of just married our visions and made a nonsensical video, which is I think is great.
Yeah, total art pieces. Now,
Yeah, there you go.
which is called the Greatest Hits Australian Tour, coming to Adelaide, of course, on Friday, the 30th of August, which will be at the Gov. What can we expect from the tour this year round?
Did you just point in the direction of the Gov? Was that
I
like where you
did.
pointed? Was that?
I did the direction of the Gov. Yeah.
That's good.
Just so
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know where we
the
are
last show,
located.
yeah, the last show there was a lot of fun. It's a very unique room. I remember it's kind of a weird stage, and I can do a lot of pointing on that stage because you got a lot of room to the right, and a lot of room to the left, and not much down the middle. So it's fun there. I remember looking forward to that one a lot.
And so what are we going to expect from the tour? What kind of songs, what kind of energy this year?
Yeah, man. I mean, we're all kind of in our late 40s, early 50s, so we don't really move as much as we used to. So that we overcompensate by getting drunk. So it's kind of like six drunk uncles up on stage. But they're all really really great musicians, and we just really have a good time. We really are just a bar band. I mean, we have played some bigger rooms over, but I think we do really well in a 250 cap room, and just going through our catalog, playing 30 songs. That's really the type of band we are. And if we're lucky enough to play bigger rooms, then so be it.
And are we going to be hearing any new songs, any new material on this tour?
Yep. Yeah, man. Probably like 5, 6 songs of Turquoise. We try to mix it up, go through our back catalog a lot. We kind of have to do Gay Bar and Danger High Voltage, otherwise there'd be a lawsuit. So yeah, it's we try to get about 25 songs in there, and play maybe a song you didn't expect us to play at all, and then of course the songs you do expect us to play.
And in a new album coming out at all soon?
Not for the band. We might be doing a kind of a greatest hits compilation for our record label Metropolis, just so all the songs off the Metropolis releases. So that would not include the Fire songs, but there's talk of that. But in terms of doing an Electric Six record, we just put one out, and we're definitely done doing one per year because we have kids and stuff. So it's just not feasible. But yeah, you've not seen the last Electric Six record, but when we get to it, we don't know.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so any downtime that you've got in Australia in between shows, what do you enjoy doing? Where do you like to go?
I am slowly kind of working on a recording project with my friend, and so hopefully we'll attack that and make some progress on that. But as far as where I like to go, I've kind of said, I mean, and stop me if you think I'm not being accurate here, but the thing about Australia, the big six cities or whatever, it's like they're all San Diego. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to San Diego in the States, but for me, it's like you fly to Australia, you fly like 15 hours just to go to San Diego. So, which is great. San Diego is a great spot, and so is Brisbane. So, that's I feel pretty good when I'm down there. I feel like a Californian.
Now, quick question for you. Obviously, in this industry for quite a good few years now, when you're sitting down and writing a new song, producing a new album, what's your motivation? What's your inspiration for producing this artwork?
Yeah, I mean, I try to have it be not phenomenally boring. That's the first thing. I want the songs to actually be kind of fun, and I do concentrate on the lyrics and try not to phone those in, and just come up with the lines or lyrics that stick with you, or like, oh, that's a witty line, and that's kind of my primary motivation. And then you just want the song to be catchy, and I try not to overthink it. And I'm definitely not like into prog rock or doing weird time signatures. I mean, I'm pretty boilerplate, writing verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus songs. That's what I do. So I don't really fight against that. I just go with what I'm able to do, and that seems to be it.
Well, I cannot wait to see you when you get to Adelaide. So looking forward to it. Hopefully you bring some merch, and come out and meet everyone afterwards, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, merch, because we fly from show to show. I mean, I think we get t-shirts in there and CDs and stuff, and we'll try and figure it out. But definitely come out and meet people afterwards. That's a pleasure. And it's just that's the thing. It's all about making friends, making connections. So when I do, when the bottom does fall out, I'll have couches to sleep on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some Dick Valentine from Electric Six. What an absolute pleasure. Like I said, everyone, Friday the 30th of August in Adelaide at the Gov, which is just over there for Dick's benefit.
Yep.
Dick, I will see you in Adelaide in a few short months' time. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
it.
man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.